Morality or morality systems are components that are starting to become more popular within games, so I was not that surprised when Infamous tried its own take on player choice. Despite this being one of the selling points of the game, I found that it was really not that engaging due to the fact of how contrived it felt. Infamous 2 has significantly improved upon the morality system of its predecessor. However, what really makes this game great is the incredible action and gameplay.
A beast is coming. A monster only I can defeat, provided that I am strong and ready to face him. A month later, I met Lucy Kuo. She somehow knew all about the beast. In fact, she had come to help me prepare. Claimed her friend Dr. Wolf had worked on the Raysphere prototype, and that he could amplify my powers. All I had to do was go with her down to New Marais. I need those powers. The beast is coming, and I will be ready.
Infamous 2 doesn't win any medals when it comes to the story. You play as returning protagonist Cole McGrath on his mission to defeat the beast. In order to do this, he must collect 6 blast cores so that he can activate a device called the RFI. Of course, there are twists and turns, and Cole figures out there's more going on in New Marais than meets the eye. The composure of the narrative felt a little too generic and was overall a dull experience. The only part of it I really enjoyed were the endings, which were very well done and satisfying. I say endings in plural because there are two, one if you're a hero and one if you're a villain. Throughout the game, you are presented with choices that have both a good and evil solution. Depending on how you choose to complete them will either give you good or evil karma. For example, saving a civilian makes you good, killing him makes you bad. Depending on which side of the karma wheel you choose to be on, your appearance and powers will change. Good powers tend to be more about precision, whereas evil powers are usually about destroying as much as possible. The narrative and the morality system, this didn't have enough shine to get me into the game, but as I mentioned before, the gameplay is a different story, no pun intended. New Marais is a great setting for the game, and rivals the detail of even the cities of Assassin's Creed. Traversing it is very easy since the game gives you many options to get to your desired destination. The action and combat sequences of Infamous 2 are definitely some of the best and most thrilling I've ever played. Fights are fast-paced, hectic, and require you to use all the powers in your arsenal to succeed. The artificial intelligence is actually pretty smart. Enemies will take cover when fired upon, spread out to avoid mass damage, and even flank your weak spots. Environments are very dynamic, offering new avenues of attack as well as lots of maneuverability. Unlike many other games out there, Infamous 2 keeps an open world formula from start to finish. This gives you a great sense of freedom as well as flexibility on how to complete your missions. The way that exploration, acrobatics, combat, missions, and major events are so seamlessly integrated together shows the extreme amount of polish that Sucker Punch put into this game, and I highly commemorate them for that.
I don't think that you understand the scope of what is going on here.
So that's basically the main part of Infamous 2 in a nutshell, but being as massive as this game is, there are a few other things worthy of mention. If you happen to be feeling extra maniacal, it's always fun to unleash as much damage as possible onto the streets of New Marais, Grand Theft Auto style. I probably would still give GTA the edge in this category, simply because it has the police chases and crime ratings. If Infamous also had those, well, that'd be pretty epic. But it doesn't, and it's not really a big deal, it's just more wishful thinking. Most similar to Halo Reach's Forge mode, Infamous 2 also has its own creation tool. It allows you to create your own missions in the game world. The tools you have are very complex, and the possibilities are just endless. That being said, since there isn't really an effective tutorial, the learning curve is very high. In the end, it's going to be up to the community to utilize this feature's full potential. During my time with the game, I did find some pretty enjoyable user missions, so it's on the right track. Infamous 2 tries to create a more serious tone to the story, but ironically I found it to be one of the more humorous games out there, due largely to the character Zeke.
Cole, you will be ready when you're done working with Dr. Wolf.
Work? Huh. Easy, Quo. When we get there, we're gonna be about the 3 B's. That's beer, boobs, and mechanical bullets.
Zeke adds much needed comic relief at just the right times, and balances out the more solemn and boring character of Cole. Even more ironic to the tone of the game, arguably one of the most hilarious segments in all of video games happens right here.
Now this ought to put a few rumors to rest.
Single ladies of New Marais, time to put the rumors to rest. Yes, Cole McGrath is single and looking for love. Sure, you might have seen him running downtown, doing his best to act like a badass. But the simple truth is, man's a puppy dog on the inside. Loves all the standard crap. Long walks on the beach, brushing ladies' hair, romantic picnics with cheese. Now, if you think you got what it takes to tame the heart of this proud warrior, give him a call. Will you be his greatest adventure?
Zeke, you bastard.
Infamous 2 delivers a package full of content, some of it easy to pass up, but most of it a hell of a lot of fun. Infamous 2 is a game that's definitely going to be in your PS3 for a long time. While it doesn't offer a very compelling story, or particularly clever moral choices, one thing that Infamous 2 is guaranteed to deliver is a blast, and not just of electricity.
I love that part.